As Nigeria strives to diversify its economy, the oil and gas sector remains a critical driver of growth, employment and development. In 2024, Nigeria's oil industry witnessed significant achievements, primarily driven by enhanced security measures and strategic reforms, described as a turning point in the industry's growth and development. Energy correspondent Lydia Sampson reports.
An economic lifeline necessary for success of other sectors. Government's resolve to unlock energy and natural resources is already yielding results across the value chains, creating a foundation for long-term economic growth. The restreaming of Port Harcourt Refining Company signals the commencement of crude oil processing from the plant. Key players believe delivery of petroleum products into the market is game-changing, ultimately battling competition and unraveling the beauty of deregulation and market forces.
Without leadership support, you cannot achieve results like this. And we are convinced beyond all doubt that without the support, perseverance and patience of Mr. President, we will not have achieved this feat. And all of us must congratulate him because this is his massive pressure that made us to come to this level.
All the regulatory support that were required by the refinery was granted and offered by NNDPRA. What is important is, like the contractor said, the upgrade to new technology.
The issue of monoproducts has been erased, and the issue of monopoly has come to pass. So with the development, we are so happy. It has also increased our local production.
Similarly, oil production surged up to approximately 1.8 million barrels per day from 1.4 million barrels per day in June, as the government intensified efforts against oil theft and sabotage. Experts say this increase not only supports national revenue, but also aligns with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's vision for economic recovery.
Our ambition is to ramp up production. We're also resolving the industry problems. Once we resolve some of those industry problems, production is bound to increase. We are also, creating, investment climate, both the regulatory framework, both the fiscal framework, so that we could be globally competitive.
The significance is that we're moving away from a challenge that bedeviled and affected our economy.
Nigeria's oil and gas industry play a vital role in shaping the country's economic trajectory. It accounts for over 80% of export earnings and 60% of government revenue. As the backbone of Nigeria's economy, the industry's performance directly impacts the country's GDP, exchange rates, and overall economic stability. The implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act continues to reshape the sector by promoting transparency and local content development. In the same vein, recent executive orders have introduced fiscal incentives aimed at enhancing operational efficiency and attracting investment in non-associated gas projects. Even as presidential initiative on compressed natural gas is diversifying the energy mix and providing cheaper, cleaner fuel alternatives.
Because we are very intentional about spreading CNG to the reach of a common man. We don't envisage a situation where we have queues in CNG stations like is obtainable in the petrol station. That is not our dream. In conjunction with what the directive from Mr. President, that every state of the Federation must have a CNG mother station, daughter station to serve the people.
Between now and the end of first quarter, we'll be seeing at least additional 75 stations across Nigeria in the key principal cities. It takes typically about 12 to 15 weeks to install a retail station. So it takes time, but you have to do the planning, the permitting, all of that stuff. But we're working through the issues. We'll get there.
The 2024 licensing round, launched by the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, aims to attract international investors and boost domestic production through a transparent regulatory framework. Additionally, Dangote Refinery's ramp-up is expected to transform Nigeria into a net exporter of petroleum products, reducing reliance on imports. Despite these advancements, challenges remain, including potential disruptions in the Niger Delta and ongoing issues with infrastructure and crude oil theft. Nonetheless, the government's proactive measures signaled a promising trajectory for Nigeria's oil industry in 2024, fostering hope for sustained growth and stability. In Abuja, Lydia Samson, NTA News.